Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is going to be a 30-minute basic yoga practice. We're going to go ahead and begin our practice just remaining seated. We'll begin by sitting up nice and tall, cupping the hands on top of the knees, and just think about lengthening the spine as you begin to breathe in. Maybe closing your eyes. And as you breathe out, maintain that length in the spine, but try to settle your shoulders down and draw your belly in. Allowing each inhale to get deeper. And maybe flipping the palms so they're facing towards the ceiling. Just continue to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Expanding the chest, retracting the shoulders. Just all the while lengthening your spine. And as we breathe out, we're going to start to draw the belly in a little bit more with each exhale. I'm going to blink the eyes open as you take your next deep breath in and hold. Soften the shoulders. Sip in a little bit more, breathing in through the nostrils. And then open your mouth and sigh the breath out. Just pausing at the bottom. So maybe the shoulders soften, the back starts to round. You're going to draw the belly button in. Then your next inhale, sit up nice and tall, expand the chest, bring your shoulders down, holding at the top. We're going to release the hands. And as you reach up, inhale some more. Draw the palms together and then sigh the breath out. Bringing our hands down to heart center. Staying empty. Press your hands forward as you breathe in, reaching back up towards the ceiling, pushing the shoulders down. As you breathe out, release your hands alongside the body. Once more, inhale, reaching up, drawing the palms together. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart. From here, we're just going to take the right hand behind the back, place the left hand on the right knee, sit up tall, engage the belly, and start to twist. Come undone, just switch over to the other side. Bring the left hand behind you, bring the right hand to the left knee, sitting up tall and softening the shoulders, and then deepening the twist. And just coming back to neutral. And just start to hinge forward, allowing your hands to travel as far forward as they can. And then we're going to cupcake the fingers, press the chest forward as you breathe in. See if you can extend the hands a little bit more. And then bow as you breathe out, drawing the chin towards your chest. So start to lengthen the hands by pressing down through the finger pads, pushing the palms away. As you breathe in, draw your belly in, and as you breathe out, just slowly roll back up to seated. Exhale, we're just going to switch sides. Place the opposite foot in front. Cup your hands on top of your knees. And just start to circle going anti-clockwise. Flowing with our breath. As we channel it in and out through the nostrils. And then we're going to pause and circle the other way. Flowing with our breath. And just slowly coming back to stillness. We'll bring the hands back alongside the body. Squeeze the fists. As you breathe in, start to roll the wrists all the way overhead. Gazing up. As you breathe out, just roll the wrists down, coming in the opposite direction. And we're going to transition out of that seated pose and just ground the feet to the floor. And bring the hands behind the back so that the fingers are pointing towards the hips. Our feet are flat. We're going to open the chest, draw the belly in. On your next inhale, press your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. We'll do it twice more. See if you can get a little bit higher. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, bring the shoulder blades together and expand the chest. Drive your hips up. Engage the glutes and the belly, and then slowly lower back down. And remain sitting up tall. We're going to walk the feet out and cross the right foot over the left thigh. And just try to open the right knee away from the body, pressing it away, flexing the foot. If you want a little bit more intensity, that left foot can come in a little bit closer. We can upright the body a little bit more, walking our hands closer to the tail and bringing our shoulders down into the back pockets. So flex the right foot and push the knee open. Inhale, keeping a nice long spine. Exhale, engaging the belly. And slowly come undone, leaning back and just creating space. You're going to ground the right foot and cross the left foot over. And again, you can keep the right foot and the hands further away from each other if you want a more passive stretch, or you can start to walk your hands in and bring the foot in if you want to go a little bit deeper. We'll flex the left foot, push the left knee open, press the shoulders down. For a slightly more intense stretch here. And just slowly come undone. And bring the hands to the back of the knees, open the chest as you inhale, suck the belly in, take a slow lower, rounding down as we exhale. And we're going to draw the feet wider than the hips. Take the arms overhead, soften the shoulders, and just very slowly begin to windshield wiper our knees side to side. Allow your knees to stack all the way over to the left. Ground your shoulders, lift the head and neck, turn the gaze to the right. Pausing at the bottom of our exhale, engage the belly. Inhale the knees to the center, and then exhale the knees to the right. Lifting the head, gazing left, grounding both shoulders. And we're going to inhale the knees to the center, bring the gaze back and hold. Press the tail down, engage the belly. Exhaling here. As you begin to inhale, just extend the arms and the legs, stretching from top to toe as you breathe in. Softening as you breathe out. Guide the right knee in towards the chest. So I'm going to use our hands and hug that right knee in. Roll the foot. Roll the other way. And then flex the foot. Bring the hands to the back of the knee and press the heel towards the ceiling. As you inhale, bring the leg in towards you. And on the exhale, just release the right leg back down. Take your arms overhead again. Engage the belly. Spread the fingers. Bring your shoulders away from the ears. Just point the toes as you breathe in, lengthening from top to toe. Exhale, soften, engage the belly, and hug the left knee in. So pulling the knee in, we're going to begin to roll the foot. Roll the other way. Then flex the foot, slide the hands to the back of the knee, and press the heel towards the ceiling. And draw your leg in towards you. And then just soften. You're going to soften that left knee and bring the right knee up to join it. Cup our hands on top of the knees. Draw the sides of the feet together and engage the belly. Bring the knees towards you as you inhale, pressing the thighs together, and then open and push away as you exhale. And again, inhale, bring the knees in. Exhale, pressing away. Once more, breathing in. And breathing out. Pause here. Go the other way. Inhale. Exhale as you push the knees away from you. Inhale, open the knees. Exhale, press away. And then just press the thighs together. Draw the hands to the sides of the knees. Engage the belly. And start to make small circles. Just going in one direction slowly. And then letting those circles expand. coming back to stillness, circling the other way, making small circles in the opposite direction. Then gradually letting those circles expand. Come back to stillness, bring the thighs together, wrap the hands around the knees, and just squeeze everything in. We'll take a deep breath in. Soften as we breathe out. As you lay down, bring the hands to the back of the knees. Just massage the lower back by shifting back and forth, coming from your seat to your back, and eventually all the way up into a seated position. Let's go ahead and cupcake the fingers behind the back, engage the belly. As you inhale, lift the heart up. On the exhale, start to hinge forward, bowing the head. And then one by one, extend your fingertips out in front of you. Shine the chest forward. Walk the fingers forward and then bow. Walk your hands over to the right and just take a nice deep breath in. Stretching through the left side body and then exhale. Traveling the hands over to the left, lengthening, inhaling. And we're going to exhale back to the center and pause. And then coming up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale yourselves back up into a seated position. On the exhale, back in a neutral seated position. And from here, begin to transition to tabletop, coming to our hands and knees. I'm going to plant the hands under the shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide. Plant the hips over the knees and start to press down into your finger pads, melting your shoulders back, dialing the elbows in. As you inhale, lower the belly and shine the chest forward. Exhale, round. Bow the head, tuck the tail, and widen the shoulders. Twice more. Inhale, dialing the elbows in. Exhale, round. Push away from the mat, draw the tail under. And again, breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to come back into a neutral position and sink the hips all the way back into the fingers forward, and then release the forearms down. Bring your fingertips together, place the thumbs at the base of the neck. Try to walk your elbows forward. Gently push your shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the chest expand. As you breathe out, pull the belly button in. Once more, take a deep breath in. Pressing your shoulders back. Take a nice long breath out, pulling the belly button in. Then extend your hands out in front of you, walking the fingers forward, pressing the palms down, gazing towards your wrists. Inhale your hips as close to the wrist as you can. Allow the heart to lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, round back into your child's pose. Once more, inhale, hips to wrists, chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, rounding back. On your next inhale, you're going to bring the shoulders forward, tuck the toes, push back into down dog as you breathe out. Just staying in your down dog, gaze towards your feet, and just start to pedal the feet out. Letting your hips shift from side to side. Draw the arms nice and long. Come back to stillness and press the chest towards the thighs. And then gliding forward, find a plank position as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale to plank, melt your shoulders back. Exhale into down dog. On your next inhale, shift forward and let your knees come down. Keep your elbows close to the ribs. On the exhale, lower yourselves all the way down to your stomach. And keeping the gaze down, start to engage your belly. Extend the hands forward, reaching out past the top corners of your mat. Softening the elbows so the angle up towards the ceiling. And continue to look down. We're going to roll the chest up as we breathe in. And then slowly lower back down as you breathe out. Point the elbows back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the gaze down and lengthen your arms so they're straight. And cupcake the fingers. Lift the chest. Suck in the belly. Then start to point the toes, turning your thighs in towards each other, and then lifting the legs, lifting the heart, keeping the gaze down. If it's in your practice, float the hands as well. Push your shoulders back. Keep engaging the belly, keep lifting. Maybe as you inhale, try to lift a little bit higher. Exhale, lower. And we're going to keep that right arm reaching out on a diagonal. You're going to place the left hand in line with the shoulder and try to ground the right armpit. Bend the left knee and roll over to your right side, crossing the left foot over. Get a nice deep stretch in the right shoulder. And come back to your stomach. Cupcake the right hand out in front of you, just keeping the fingers grounded, lifting the chest, but gazing down. You're going to bend the left knee and reach for the left foot. Maybe take a hold of the left foot. And just press through the finger pads to lift the heart. Keep bowing the head. Allow your left foot to press back against your hand if we have a hold of that foot. If you want more intensity, the right leg can come up. The gaze stays down. Maybe the right hand reaches forward. And then we come undone. Taking the left hand and just walking it out as far as you can on an angle. You're going to place the right hand in line with the chest. Bend the right knee and flex the foot. Roll onto the left hip. Stretching through the left shoulder. As you return to your stomach, you're going to let the left fingers extend forward. Lift the heart, bow the head, and bend the right knee. Reaching towards the right foot or for the right foot. Begin to lift. Letting your right foot push against the hand if you have a hold of it. Letting the left foot come up if it's in your practice. And maybe extending the left hand. And take an inhale. Exhale, come undone. And just plant both hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck the toes. Bring your shoulders back. And let the elbows press in towards the ribs. As you inhale, push up and away from your mat. On your exhale, sink back into your child's pose. Lengthen through the arms. And then slowly begin to roll forward. I'm going to come back into our tabletop. Step the right foot back. Take an inhale. Try to bring your chest forward. On the exhale, push back into your right heel. Twice more. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, pressing back. And inhaling. And exhaling. And as you gaze down, raise the right leg. Curl the right foot. Curl the toes in. And anchor through the right hand. You're going to extend the left arm forward. Take a nice deep breath in. And start to lengthen. Engage the belly. On the exhale, draw your knee, nose, and elbow towards each other, rounding through the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, reaching. Exhale, rounding. And just extend back out and hold. If it's in your practice, you can bend your right foot or bend your right knee, reach back for the right foot, and draw the chest open. And releasing as you breathe in and transitioning back down to tabletop as you breathe out. We'll cupcake the fingers, soften the shoulders, pull the belly in, slowly sink back into our child's pose. And then tuck the tail under and just roll back up into tabletop. Bring the palms back under the shoulders. Stepping your left foot behind you. Push back into that left heel. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, push back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. I'm going to pause. As you glide forward, float your left leg, curl the toes in, point the toes down. As you gaze down, soften the shoulders and extend the right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Bring the knee, nose, and elbow towards each other. Inhale, reaching back out. Exhale, tucking in. Once more, inhale, exhale. As you reach back out, we can pause here, keep the gaze down, melt the shoulders back, or we can put a bend in that left knee, reach for the foot. Inhale, extending back out. Exhale, returning to tabletop. Let's go ahead and widen the knees, bring the toes together, plant the left hand underneath the nose, open the right hand to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and then thread your right shoulder through as you breathe out. Just come all the way to your right shoulder, maybe wrap the left arm around the back. We'll keep it where it is. Shift the weight into that right shoulder. Peeling the left shoulder back if you have it wrapped behind you. Just shifting our weight. Release the left hand back down. Start to engage your belly. Just bow the right arm back up to the ceiling as you breathe in and pause, squeezing the fist. Exhale, roll the wrist in one direction. Inhale, roll the wrist in the opposite direction. And then the exhale, come undone. Plant your right hand underneath you. Inhale the left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, threading through. Shifting the weight to your left shoulder, towards your left ear. The right hand can wrap behind the back or stay where it is, or maybe it extends towards the top left corner as we deepen the twist. And we shift the weight to the left. Then we're going to bring the right hand next to the crown of the head, engage the belly. Inhale the left arm up, squeeze the fist. On the exhale, roll the wrist. Inhale, rolling in the opposite direction. And on the exhale, come undone. We'll travel the hands forward of our shoulders and just start to circle clockwise, bringing the chest forward and then lengthening the arms to push the hips back towards the heel. And then going in the opposite direction. Shine the chest forward, press the hips back. I'm going to pause back in child's pose and melt the elbows down. Rest the forehead, bring the fingertips back together. Place the thumbs at the base of the neck. Try to walk your elbows forward. Gently press your shoulders back. Take a nice deep chest expanding inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands forward, but try to flip your palms so they face up towards the ceiling. Keep drawing the shoulders back. And then press the palms back down, letting your arms lengthen in line with your shoulders. Gaze forward as you press down. Draw the belly in. And then inhaling forward, drive your hips towards the wrists and float the feet up towards the back of the head. On the exhale, start to round. And do that once more. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, rounding back. And just slide the knees together. Bring your hands back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. And inhale, start to lower the belly. Exhale, start to round. Float the knees. Push the hips back up towards the ceiling. We're going to push the heels down. Send the chest back. On your next inhale, float the heels up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Then inhale the heels up and hold your breath. Suck in the belly. We're going to lower the knees to a hover as we exhale. Gaze forward, spin the elbows in. Try to drop your gaze in between the thumbs. Draw the belly in. Press away from the mat. Opening the chest as you breathe in. And then dropping the knees down. Untuck the toes. Find child's pose as you breathe out. We're going to let the hands travel back towards the feet. Allow your palms to face the ceiling. And drape your shoulders, armpits over the knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Inside out. Once more, inhaling. And exhaling. Extending the exhale. Bring your hands next to the knees and just start to slowly roll up. So we're sitting back on our heels. You're going to lengthen the spine, bring the shoulders down, and inhale the arms overhead, drawing the palms together. Exhale your hands back to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. You're going to draw the hips off of the heels. Inhale, reach up again, pausing at the top. And tucking the toes. On the exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. And sit the glutes back on the heels. So option A to challenge your balance, engage or control the core, and just lean back and let the knees lift. Hold. Lengthen your spine. Engage the core, steady the body, and slowly lower. And do it twice more. Inhaling up. Maybe the glutes move away from the heels if it's in your practice. Exhale to lower. Driving the knees back down. So using your hands if you need to. Inhale, lift. Maybe we can move the hands away from the ground. Bring the thumbs to heart center. Engage the belly. Maybe hover the glutes away from the heels. And slowly lower back down. Lengthen the spine. Pull the belly in. And with control, let your knees come back down. So coming off of the heels, take your knuckles and press them into your low back. Suck in your belly and push your hips forward. And slowly come undone. We'll travel the hands towards the front of the mat and walk the knees all the way up. And just from here, cross the feet at the ankles. We're going to transition into a seated position. Cup the hands back around the knees. Lean back. And then glide forward, breathing in. Round back. And glide forward and hold. Release the hands. Extend the legs. Curl the toes towards you. Inhale the arms overhead. Draw the belly in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Release your hands alongside the body. And just start to curl the toes and hold. Squeeze the glutes, the thighs, engage the belly, squeeze the fists, squeeze the face. Take a nice deep breath in. And side out. Just completely letting go. Spreading our fingers, spreading our toes. Slowing our breath. Just come back to your regular breathing. Try to relax the jaw and separate the lips. Start to deepen the breath going in, expanding the chest, grounding the shoulders, and then flattening the belly as you exhale. On your next exhale, I'm going to pause at the bottom and stay empty. Draw the legs closer together, take the arms overhead, point the toes. Inhale, stretch from top to toe. Exhale, soften. Just bend the knees, ground the feet. Bring the feet hip distance and tuck your tail under. Press the palms alongside the body. Inhale, push the hips to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last time, press the hips up. And draw them back down and start to widen the feet. Extend the arms and windshield wiper side to side. Stacking to the right, gazing to the left, grounding the shoulders. Start to engage the belly as you breathe in. Draw the knees to the other side as you breathe out. Turn the gaze to look the other way, grounding both shoulders. And just gradually begin to transition to a fetal position on that side. And then closing your eyes, slowly begin to bring yourselves back up into a comfortable seat. We'll draw the hands to heart center. Bow the head, hinge at the waist, and soften the shoulders. Take one deep breath in through the nose. Try to expand the chest as you sip in some more. Engage the belly and then slowly sigh the breath out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.